This presentation examines conflicts of interest in respect to doctoral student research and writing. The University of Southern California defines conflict of interest as a situation in which financial or other personal considerations compromise or have the appearance of compromising an individual's professional judgment in proposing, conducting, supervising, or reporting research. The appearance of a conflict of interest exists when a reasonable person would think that the professional's judgment is likely to be compromised. This is why communicating with and seeking feedback from others is necessary. Even if your intentions and actions are good, you might fail to realize the appearance of a conflict of interest. Lastly, a conflict of interest only implies the potential for bias. It is important to note that a conflict of interest exists whether or not decisions are affected by personal interest. A conflict of interest essentially appears when someone tries to satisfy two or more competing interests. These might include close relations, financial or personal considerations, conflicts of commitment or responsibility, relationships with the topic or industry examined, or the presence of a supervisor, manager, or educator role, particularly with the participants. To minimize or avoid conflicts of interest, you'll want to comply with guidelines, regulations, and recommendations, acknowledge that some conflicts are unavoidable, recognize the potential presence and appearance of conflicts, monitor, manage, and learn about potential COIs. Establishing a plan and seeking feedback is recommended. You'll definitely want to disclose. In addition, the potential perceptions and concerns of your readers should be considered. Students need to disclose potential or actual conflicts of interest, as well as the appearance of conflicts, by no later than at the time of their proposal draft submission. However, students should learn and become aware of possible conflicts as they review the literature and formulate potential research topics well before being assigned to a chair. Waiting until IRB request is not recommended. Lastly, appearance matters. No one involved with a dissertation wants to learn about a conflict of interest late. It gives off the impression that the student did not know what they were doing, or worse yet, knew they were trying to get away with something. And that's the conclusion of this short presentation on conflicts of interest. Please contact me if you have questions.